When Dan Banks made the decision to move to Sydney to begin his career as a driver with Sydney Trains 12 years ago, he was unprepared for the tragedies that would unfold on his watch.
For me, I've seen a few, like two pretty horrific incidents, fatalities, and as I said, for me, it was a shock.
Mr. Banks says he's fortunate compared to some of his colleagues because he's able to compartmentalise these workplace tragedies.
For me personally, like I said, I put it away in a little box, and I do think about it from time to time.
However, Bob Newman, lead passenger organiser at the Rail, Train and Bus Union, has witnessed a wide range of reactions throughout his 33 years in the rail industry.
I've known a lot of drivers over my career who've been impacted by this to the point where they can no longer drive trains or even go anywhere near a railway line or a railway station. It's that traumatic.
Mr. Newham argues that the PTSD experienced by train drivers is similar to the stress soldiers encounter in combat.
In the event that you have a fatality, you are traumatised by that and stigmatised to a degree for the rest of your life because you never forget it.
Naomi Frauenfelder, Executive Director of TrackSafe, is leading the way in ensuring that the mental health of employees is a top priority in the Australian rail industry.
But yeah, there's lots of different resources. There's even a resilience app that we have for your phone. So you can do like cognitive behaviour therapy. And it was actually an app that was developed by the Department of Veterans Affairs for Defence called HighRes.
For drivers like Dan, he finds the free counselling services available and the family-like community of Sydney Trains extremely helpful.
Sort of like a brotherhood, sisterhood. The most recent person I've seen, he had quite a nasty fatality out at I think it was Bexley or Beverly Hills, where there was a graffiti, someone tagging just in the overpass there, and he couldn't see them, they were behind the wall, and it's an 80-kilometre zone through there. He went through the tunnel and they stepped out last minute. Basically, what drivers like to do if they're exposed to those sorts of things is get it off their chest, have a chat to it about it with other drivers, you know what I mean, make it like it's a group thing.
Mr. Newham says the recently established support resources have revolutionised the rail industry.
Previously, if you had a fatality, you would just go off sick and come back when you felt better.
But as rail fatalities and near misses continue to rise in frequency, Mr. Newham says the public must be made more aware of the repercussions of their actions.
Where people take chances and they don't get hit, but you don't know that from where you sit. All you see is someone in the rail corridor, because all you get is a flash and they're gone. That is really traumatic, not knowing whether you'd actually killed someone.
According to Ms. Frauenfelder, there are 300 suicide attempts on rail every year, and about 100 result in fatality.
Yeah, it does happen a lot, and people don't. Maybe a lot of people are aware that does happen, but we definitely know.